Hello, everyone, and welcome to the All American Universe, Episode 10, Erica Vane TV live stream. As a bit of disclosure, prior to tonight's live stream, which I'm hoping will be just as fun as previous live streams, regardless of content and subject matter, which we will be discussing, anybody can get it tonight on this evening. That's it, that's all. So keep that in mind. Welcome on in. Let me know how you feeling and doing. And let's get this thing started. For everyone who asks, am I okay? Yes, I am okay. I thought that I wasn't going to be okay, but I am okay. 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 I'm great. How are y'all doing? Let's start there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Erica. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Ice cold water. I am not responsible for any of the ranting or raging that you see on this live. I should have also included that in my disclosure. Let me go ahead and jump in this chat and see what the hell y'all was talking about before I got on here. And then also go ahead and drop y'all's ratings. Let's get it all out the way. And you know what? At this point, we're going to throw them both in the boat. So tell me, AA and AAHC, what we rating the episodes? Fearless Heart was the first one in here. Hey, boo, hey. Jasmine, what's up? Aaliyah, Habu. Eric H, how are you? Leah, Angela, Playing for Keeps, what's up? Nia Love, what's up? Chrissy, what's up? Micah, Jarrell, hey, boo. That's a new name. Truth, hey, honey, how are you? Rainy Day Studios, Joya, Dominic, Nathan, another new name. But you said Liv gotta go, so we's friends now. We's friends. Hey Lexi, welcome in. Lexi Brown. Hey John, welcome in. John, step to the front. I need a playlist with pretty much all rock and rage with a sprinkle of R&B. Cause what the was that? Anyway, shout out to Erica. Focus. We're staying focused. Princess Kayla Boo. Hey, Boo. Hey, how are you? Kimberly Felder. Hey, honey. Welcome in. Shout out to the members in the chat. Zaya. Zaya, you're here. How are you? I've missed you so much. Oh, my God. That just made my night seeing your name in here. Hey, honey. Nikki Baby, what's up? Nye, what's up? L, Hope for Me. Bree, Christina. I think I got everybody. Did I get everybody? Christy? I think I said your name, Chrissy. Hey, everybody. How is everyone doing? Not Erica is stressed. Shout out to the subby who posted on the community tab on our spoiler post, because y'all know spoiler posts go up after each episode. And they said, well, I guess Erica's headed back into her villain era. You would be correct. And I don't think we're leaving at this point. All right, y'all got ratings in here. Okay, we're saying Princess Kayla Boo, 10 out of 10 for both episodes. I mean, at this point, choose your player, choose your fighter, because we need to fight. Because absolutely not. Christina says 1 out of 10. Angela gives AA a 8. All American Homecoming a 10. Victor gives AA a 6. All American Homecoming a 10. Nia Love says AA is a 2. Homecoming is an 8. Zai gives AA a 9. Homecoming a 8. Y'all like to stress me, I think. Leah says Homecoming was a 10 out of 10. Rainy Day, 5 out of 10 for All American. Forgot what happened, but Olivia pissed me off. At this point, when is she not pissing people off? Oh God, this sounds obnoxious as hell. Hold on. I cannot do that to y'all. Olivia gonna win the war. Right. Hope for me said 8.5. Fielder's Heart says 6.25 for All American, 8.75 for Homecoming. Kimberly Felder says AA gets a 6, Homecoming gets a 9. Okay. Hey, Shari Boo, welcome in. Hey, Jamal, how are you? Shout out to all of y'all who asked, was I okay? I'm okay. You know what I've decided? And shout out to Melissa and Naya, who was like my support through this trying time. It's actually not a trying time. Actually, I am trying not to slap some hoes. That's what I'm trying not to do, actually. That's what's making it so trying. Because at this point, all I really want to do is fight. Is this what it feels like to be Jordan Baker? This might be what it feels like to be Jordan Baker. Just a little piece. I think I am going to go ahead and check myself in, because I always want the best for me, right? Like, I have talked to y'all about being self-reflective, being very aware and cognizant and accountable for oneself, right? So I think with that being said, and for me to be a woman of my word, I am going to go and check myself in to Peyton Alex Smith Release Anonymous, so that I can go ahead and release this Damon character and whatever the hell he decides to do moving forward, because I am not fighting no more Jamone fights. Like, I don't think I have a campaign in me. As hard as I went for Jamone, I don't think I have it in me, and I thought I did for Dia. But with the writers hell bent, right? Like, hell bent. The bent is hell, right? Hell bent on taking us down this road to hell. At some point, you got to make a decision for your best interests, for your mind, for your heart, right? And I think that that's just for me to go ahead and release Peyton Alex Smith, because it don't matter how amazing this man looked in the black dickies and that black Scully all begrieved and whatnot. It don't matter how this character shows up so emotionally aware and effectively communicating and making all of the effort in the world. The puppet masters are trying to make this Damone shoe fit. And by golly, Miss Molly, they can have it. I need to just go ahead and release. Because at this point, I'm causing myself the turmoil, I think. You know? Thank y'all for allowing this little therapy moment. What y'all talking about? Yeah. Olivia was irritating this episode, bruh. I'm utterly disgusted by Olivia's behavior. That makes the three of us, you, me, and Jesus, are disgusted. Okay? Ty, you gave AA a higher score. For everybody who gave AA a higher score, what exactly warranted it for you? Could y'all tell me that in the chat? I would love that. Hey, Shakana, how are you, honey? I just saw your name, but I scrolled up real quick, so I'm trying to see. I skipped a bunch of comments. I'm clearly disheveled, y'all. Rainy Day Studio says, I don't even ship Simone and Damon. What is going on? Not playing for keeps talking, so let me order some Chinese. I'm happy for Clay and Layla scenes, but again, but Homecoming, I don't know about that ending, the messiness. 10 out of 10. I don't even know where to begin with this live, y'all, because it feels like the beginning of the end for me with Homecoming. And by golly, Miss Molly, what I will say is it was an amazing episode. There's so much happening in it. How the stories are working on Homecoming, there's no shortage of that, which is mind-boggling to me, because because All American is giving us nothing by way of stories. But then on Homecoming, every single character got some happening. Like, I literally had to say, Keisha, girl, I'm gonna let everything wind up working for you, because at this point, your mess, I can't deal with it on top of everything else that we have to go through. And that is way before we even got to see the kiss. Like, Keisha, girl, sit your ass down, take a nap or something, because our plate is full, honey. Our plate is full. Pick somebody else. We can't help you right now. We cannot help you with your little diva moment, your little entitlement. You want to be disrespecting your man who's already going through enough. Y'all, when in the hell did Cam become the most sensible person in the All-American universe? When the hell did that happen? Don't shade the Cam or the Cam camp. Don't come for me because I love my membership. Like, I really love it here. However, when I'm sitting thinking, I'm like, wow, Cam is the most sensible, mature person. Where the hell are we? I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone. I don't understand it. I don't at all. You about sick of the Baker family? Me too. I would pack every last one of them damn Bakers up. And I'm sorry, Laura, you got to go just because, honey. Like, we just packing up the whole thing. Sometimes you got to throw the baby out with the bathwater and your ass got to go too. Love you, honey, but go. Yes, and shout out to Dominic. Give a like on this video, y'all, because we about to be in here. We about to get into some real stuff. Y'all about to have some problems with me. I already know that some of my takes y'all about to be mad about tonight. And I'm fine with that because as the disclosure mentioned, anybody can get it tonight. I will love you tomorrow. Hell, I will still love you tonight. But your ass can still get it. So be clear. All right. Let me read more of these comments so I can see where we're about to jump off on. Liv can keep the BS she tried to pull. Facts. I'm so disappointed in Damon and Simone. I'm not disappointed in Damon. But, you know, we're gonna explain why with that. Simone bye. Damon is in such a vulnerable state right now. Anyone shipping that mess can get wrecked. All right now, John. Don't be talking about what Thea's looking like and what she's not looking like. Because at this point, all Thea needs to be looking for is Simone so she can give her the 2-piece of biscuit that she just earned. That's all I'm saying. Damon and Simone was not supposed to kiss right now. Not at all. The writers love drama. This is beyond that. Like, because drama is the show. This is some whole other stuff. But at this point, the writers love Maury. The writers love Ricky Lake. The writers love Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, Jerry Springer. That's the man's name. Y'all, I'm old. Poor Lando and Abando. Not poor. Nobody still gives about Lando, but then also no. Immediately no. Where's Shanoa? Girl, get in here. Olivia was in rare form this episode. Came out kind of hating her, to be honest. She was beyond her usual annoying. She was just being so nasty. Hated it. It's with this episode that I've come to the realization that I, in fact, do hate Olivia Baker now. I don't like girls like her. Never will like girls for her like her. Never will validate them. So I don't give a damn how many of y'all still hanging on Olivia's tit behind her victimness and being misunderstood and her overdosing and this, that, and the third. None of that validates the bullshit that she's doing. None of that validates the nice nastiness that she can display. In this one episode, she displayed so much toxic behavior and problematic thinking that was behind a lot of the things that she so-called didn't mean to do when she was running around wrecking everybody's goddamn life. And this is past the article. So that tells me that, you knew exactly what you was doing, and now you know enough just so that you can try to get what you want. And we ain't even talking about why you want it. But I'm not going to go there yet. This is the warm-up. This is the warm-up. Y'all better get ready. Rainy Day Studio says, what I hate about this Damon and Simone kiss is that Thea and Simone are literally back to becoming cool again. I knew Thea was going to get hurt eventually, but damn. They had them spend the whole damn episode together for Simone to do this goofy Playing for Keeps says, give me a day when Jordan doesn't think about fighting. They trying to make him a city boy. I can't. Thea don't deserve this. Facts. Even though I am not off of Thea's head, okay? Because girl, I don't give a good goddamn how many friends you did not have and the boyfriends that never existed. Somebody parent die, you show up. You show the hell up. I don't want to hear that you ain't check on him yourself. Outta. HC was messy for no reason. Absolutely no reason tonight. They chose messy ass violence, and all they had to do was keep going along the road that they had already laid. Like, I just. That kiss came out of nowhere. In fact, Olivia's losing a lot of fans. I want to see it. I want to see it. Because the Twitter streets is still looking toxic. The Facebook fans is still looking toxic. I want to see it. I want to see everybody wake the hell up to Olivia Baker is the villain. Period. And if you ask me, channeling the beloved Wakanda Forever, now streaming on Disney Plus, she's a light-skinned demon. Okay? I said it. She is. The disrespect for Alicia for what? The young lady did absolutely nothing to her. Matter of fact, she did nothing but support and bring positive vibes to that man she tosses aside for an article. And then we lie and say, well, I just wanted to make sure that you got out of your head and got things together. Why you didn't tell her to take them? If all you cared about was Spencer getting to a better place, releasing some aggression and or tension, why you didn't tell Jordan to take them? Why you didn't tell Ashley to take him? Why you didn't tell Spencer to take his motherfucking self? Girl, that's the thing. That's the fucking thing, y'all. If you gonna be a raggedy bitch, then stand on it. I'm sorry. I'm yelling and shit. Let me turn this down. I cannot. Let me move this back so that I'm not blowing out y'all speakers. If you're going to be a raggedy bitch, nobody's telling you not to be except for Erica's telling you not to be, because the world is full of hateful motherfuckers who are miserable, and being a raggedy bitch is the worst thing that you could possibly pick for you and for me. But if you're going to be a raggedy bitch, then stand on that hoe. Stand 10 toes down on being raggedy and narcissistic and selfish and trifling. Be who you are, hoe. Why you gotta lie about it? Why do you gotta lie about it? I am loud. I am opinionated. I am black as fuck. I am tall. I ain't lying to y'all about none of it. Not a bit. The fact that she went through this episode continuing to place herself on this goofy ass pedestal with a cherry on top, her trying to come for JJ. I don't give a shit if JJ decided to do crack on that damn counter. You don't get to say a motherfucking thing to nobody about their life. Not a fucking soul. Why did I watch this episode? Why the fuck did I watch it? Why? I'm gonna read y'all's comments because I fight just like Olivia Baker. So I'm gonna go ahead and read comments. Trinity says she was really over here talking about, I'm gonna make you a milkshake. I can't. Kimberly Felder says Olivia wants him because she can't have him. Which is worse. You're a fucking liar, bro. Like, you. I wish Spencer had a sister so she could beat you the fuck up, Olivia Baker. Like, I need Spencer to just, like, Grace, girl, why you didn't keep trying for your girl? Because it's moments like this that Spencer needs a girl on his side that could beat Olivia's ass. Hold up. Yes, Damon was emotional, but they both leaned into that kiss, so. Okay. I've already said I'm checking myself in, right? Regarding Damon. So I'm in the process, but we haven't released yet. What I'm not going to do is blame Damon for where he's at emotionally in that specific time. There's a lot, to me, the onus was on Simone to stop and or prevent that from happening. Not Damon. So yes, he leaned into that kiss too. However, he's ghosted by Thea in this moment. Had to read this damn letter. Don't get this boy no more mail. That's what the little boy in TikTok said. Shout out to you. Actually, let me look you up because I don't want to be one of those that be like, I can't remember the name. Old dude be giving breakdowns on TikTok, and I love him. He's hilarious. And he said, don't give Damon Sims no more mail. Between the DNA results and everything else that be coming in the letter, don't give him no more mail. I just saw it. Where was it?
How to make a
Child. TikTok is a black hole. You know who you are. This a little dope black dude, y'all. And maybe I'm gonna put him in the description box after this because I'm not gonna be able to go through TikTok to find a username. But he's really great. So I cannot, honestly, aside from like just being in love with Damon, right? I cannot look y'all in the face and be like, yeah, this is Damon's fault. Because we saw this play out and we know this to be his character. Like the same thing happened when they went to go visit his dad. And we're going to get on to, which I'm going to read some more comments because a lot of people were asking, well, why in the hell did he pick Simone to read the letter? Y'all, not too much because there's plenty of reasons why he would have chose that. And I'm going to go ahead and outline the motherfuckers. But let me try to read some more of these comments real quick. Kimberly says the writers are tripping. They've been waiting to kiss each other and they took their opportunity. Lando about to touch down and cause all types of hell when he gets wind of this. And you know what? This is the only time I want Lando around. I want him to wreak utter havoc. I want everyone to not know any peace. Period. Simone just now becoming friends with Thea again, knowing that they separated was like, I bet. I don't blame Damon, but I do blame Simone. She should have stopped the kiss from happening. Damon wasn't in his right mind. Yes. Not me mentioning Ricky Lake. None of these youngest know nothing about that. Nothing. Olivia was always overrated. That's not what y'all was saying. I can't eat that. Y'all, I'm like trying to like not comfort eat right now. That's not what y'all was saying. When I was being dragged through these internet streets, that is not what y'all was saying. Simone is the one to blame. I don't hate or like her. She's just there. Who, Olivia? Rainy Day Studio says I've been an Olivia hater since season 3, not gonna lie. A lot of people have said for a long time that I hated Olivia Baker, but I don't feel like I hated her. I really just was calling her on her bullshit, and I only was really invested because I really did like her character a lot. Like, behind Spencer, she was my second favorite character for a very long time, and then to watch what happened in season 3, it really kind of broke my heart. And then from there, I feel like I've been on a journey of like, get it together, girl, get it together, girl, get it together, girl. It's almost like the friend that you grew up with, that you love down and you're going to be 100% loyal to, but then you realize that you can't just base a friendship off of time because this person is a raggedy bitch and you shouldn't be aligned with them, but you're still trying to align with them. You're trying to align from afar. So you're like, okay, I need you to do better. Do you not see this? Do you not see this? Do you not see this? They still not listening. And at this point, I need to cut off all fucking communication because she's a cancer and she needs to be cut out at the root. So I literally realized in this episode that I hated her because I really feel like I hate, like, and I wouldn't call myself an Olivia hater, but I don't like girls like her, like, at all. Like, they disgust me and I want to fight, like, for real. And I know that violence ain't the answer, but that's the only thing I could think of right now. I don't have no astute, intelligent, nothing for the raggedy bitch. All I got is hands for a raggedy bitch. Like, you know, we getting better and working on ourselves every day. Hold up. Yes, Damon was emotional, but I already read that. Damon knew what he was doing. He literally looking for Simone next episode. He enjoyed it and wondered what it meant. Angela, I cannot do it today. Okay? You be in here, honey, and you have your own narrative and what's playing out for you in front of your eyes, but I cannot do it today. I'm just going to tell you that. So temper, honey. Temper, because I cannot do this shit today. Olivia has been selfish the whole entire relationship, even after the breakup, and showing it. I asked Melissa and Naya, I was like, yo, do I need to go back and watch season 1 and 2? Because was she really this person the whole entire time, but we just wanted her to be better so we didn't see it? I knew nonsense was about to happen when they didn't immediately show us whose door Damon went to. The way they joked about making an article about Alicia, despicable. Leah, I would concur, honey, because I thought writing was it for you. You just had to get this article out because this is going to mean so much to your career. And you cannot sacrifice your voice and the thing that you finally found something that makes you happy and all of this bullshit because you don't even pick up a pen anymore, Olivia Baker. Journalism is so much of a joke for you that you want to use it as a ploy to pull this man from his happiness because he's too happy without you and you're bored. You need your ass beat, Olivia Baker. That's it. That's all. Like, are you... And not only that, the big F you from the writers is not only do they have Olivia on this bullshit ass tirade today, I am getting demonetized on this video. Please give this video a like, because at this point, I ain't gonna make it out a damn dime off of it the way I'm cussing everybody the hell out. On top of Olivia being a raggedy bitch in this episode, they give her a sidekick. Y'all, they gave her a sidekick by the name of Layla Keaton to co-sign her going to go try to steal somebody's man because she perfected it with Layla's ass. Like, what? Read comments. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. It's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. I need the writers to put Damon and Thea back together. LE says, thank you. I was pissed at Thea. How do you not know what to do when your ex's father died and not even, like, y'all had a breakup? Hey, Jim Master? Yes, you caught me on live. I'm sorry that this is not going to be me in my best form. Come back again. I promise you I will have way more decorum and intelligence. I promise you. I'm a pretty smart cookie. Just not tonight. Olivia really don't deserve Spencer after this episode. I'm glad you said it, Eric, because I've been saying it. Oh, playing for keeps. Thank you so much, playing for keeps. She didn't have to do that. That's so sweet. Get your coin, sis. Olivia get wrecked. Okay, we finna just continue to let it fly. Y'all make sure that y'all watch the breakdown videos because this one is clearly not getting monetized, okay? Thank you so much, Playing for Keeps. I really appreciate that. That was very sweet and grounding in this moment. So now I'm back. But clearly, the pot, the kettle, y'all, it's definitely up here. We're brewing. Twitter was hella toxic, made the mistake of going over there and immediately regretted it. Child, you ain't got to tell me. I already know what it's like, and I don't even look at it. I accidentally saw the kiss on my Twitter timeline when I was laying out Xfinity about my mama. Like, didn't even see nobody's reactions, but saw that. Olivia selfish. John Morales says, how can you be pissed at Thea? Damon doesn't confide in her. John, how he gonna confide in her if he can't find her? Oh, okay. Olivia and JJ. Wait. Olivia and JJ together next watch. If this show wants to go out as a damn laughing stock it deserves, then go ahead and put JJ and Olivia together. Go ahead. I need Thea and Damon to have a spinoff. No, we don't need no more spinoffs. No more spinoffs. And technically, Peyton is the co-lead of the show. Didn't like how Layla didn't check her one bit. Them talking about putting the articles on the fridge. Like, I literally spent so much time like, what am I watching? Spencer better stay with Alicia. If Spencer wants to lose the last shred of respect I have for him, he can go ahead and run back to this hoe. He can go ahead. But when I tell you I'm hanging on like this, like it's the thinnest of threads when it comes to self-respect for Spencer James. She definitely not standing in it, trying to look all innocent, doe-eyed after she do some bogus stuff. She is one of the worst types of women. Worst. Worst. I don't like it, but I can deal with it and I can maneuver with somebody who's cruddy and straight up with their cruddiness. Because at least I know what I'm getting. When you are a liar, when you are a manipulator, when you can expertly give people one thing and be something completely else, that's some hope. If Olivia and Spencer are going to get back together, they better be some changes in Olivia. Real talk. I'm tired of Spencer being sad. Good luck hoping for the changes, Trey. The girl has shown us who she is. Why aren't we believing her? Like, why aren't we believing her? Olivia's going to be obsessed with JJ's problem next. Yes. Meanwhile, she got all of these red flags and problems with her damn self. Where is your therapist and where is your sponsor, Olivia Baker? Hey, Kofi, welcome in. I don't know, you might want to go back. I gave a disclosure. Everybody can get it tonight. That's pretty much it. And then I have just been yelling the whole time with no coof, no decorum, because I have none of it tonight. That's all I know. Y'all catch Kofi up, because I hope Spencer tells Alicia the truth. He doesn't need to leave that girl on. Basically, I don't like Spencer or Olivia anymore. Thank y'all. I do need to breathe. I need to breathe. They're going to make Olivia a martyr as if she was the one who discussed or discovered JJ's drinking problem. Girl, bye. Asher has been putting up with his all of last season. Yes, Alicia is unproblematic and deserves the world. IDK while Layla was supporting her when she went through this thing with Olivia. And Layla would have respected it if, you know what, I'm not even going to go down that road. Damon could have gave his letter to anyone to read, but he gave it to Simone, not Thea. Okay, so let me go ahead and touch on this, because that's something that has been coming up in my DMs a lot. Damon gave Simone the letter to read because his mama had Simone tell Damon that the letter was there. Damon gave Simone the letter to read because Simone has gone home and seen him react to his father's Alzheimer's. Like, Simone has been there to see all of what is play out for him, and then how he feels about it. So Damon didn't pick Simone to read the letters simply because he's just deep down in love with Simone and he just has been hiding this from Thea the whole time. He picked Simone because she's a part of this part of his life. The only friend who has had this kind of peek into it aside from JR. And JR is conflicted because he really wants his daddy to be our daddy. The way that JR said Damon's adopted daddy died. Damon's daddy died, boy. You ain't gotta say adoptive daddy. We don't give a, and he's not Damon's gramps, so we not calling him that. That is why Damon picked Simone to read the letters. I don't believe that was some kind of setup or nod from the writers. It's like the girl spent her last and flew to Chicago, watched this man cry about it. And then that brings me to this goddamn kiss and why I'm not faulting Damon, because the last time he was this emotional about his damn daddy, they ended up spinning around on that damn thing and getting extra close and almost kissing. And to me, this is the exact same thing. So Damon has shown this of himself. Simone should have been prepared for this. If she was truly focused on Damon and what he needed, she should have been prepared for this. Not that it's her fault, but I think that she should have been prepared for something to happen, especially that close, because this has happened before. I don't like when you have an opportunity to live and learn from things and then you don't seem to actually, or you don't learn, let alone seem to learn. So that's my take on it. Y'all can try to make this narrative stick about, oh, Damon picked Simone because he was letting us know that he only wanted her, he never wanted Thea. No, nigga, like, no. I get it. It sound cute and go extra drama, but no. It ain't that. They literally have outlined Simone being a backbone support specifically for the part of his storyline that props up his emotional health about his damn daddy. So he was never going to be at anybody else's door but Simone's. Even if him and Thea had gotten back together. Okay. I'm so surprised Thea wasn't there to support. Like, well, I don't know about y'all, but I be ready to fight my friends when they be really, really getting up their life. That's where we at with Thea. Cause girl, why are we not supporting that man? Nobody's gonna watch a Thea and Damon spinoff. All right, Angela. Well, that's what we watching right now, baby, because they're giving the best of the ships. And listen, Keisha and Cam was hanging on by a good goddamn thin thread, if you ask me, because the way that Keisha should have got her ass left in this episode. Y'all, wow. I thought that I was wilding. Not y'all asking who's gonna overdose first. Cryptic. I'll allow it. Simone is doing too much. The writers dropped the ball. Why not write Thea as his support? I'm realistic. She wouldn't reach out. I think it's realistic that she wouldn't reach out, but I'm pissed about her not reaching out. And of course, like, I just explained why Simone was going to be the support. Anyway. Somebody get Paw Patrol to help Erica. Yes. Why is damn Layla cheering on this nonsense? I was so pissed. I wanted to beat Olivia's ass. You're going off for both of us. Okay, because I just knew I was going to come in here and say some things and y'all was going to be like, Erica! My God. Let me scroll down to the bottom because I'm like way behind. All right, now. See, this is where I be having battles because like, I don't know what the word will be because I don't like calling myself a feminist. Just because that, to me, that movement has been co-opted by specifically white women to benefit them, and it typically leaves out people of color. No shade to white women or anyone white watching. However, I don't identify as a feminist, but I am all for women, period. So the woman in me who's all for women is not of the conversation of like she's for the streets and whatever. Her body count is her body count. So what we're not going to do is shame Simone about, oh, she kissed this number of men, as if it's a magic number that immediately throws you into the unworthy bin. Like, let's not do that. Let's just say it was a trifling ass decision. Let's just say you were not thinking about that man, you were thinking about yourself. Let's just say, girl, if you was really trying to support Damon and Simone in their Damon and Thea in their relationship, then you knew better than to do that. Let's just say if you really wanted to be a good friend to Thea and you wanted to be in that place and y'all done had the day that y'all had, that you wouldn't have made this decision. Let's not talk about body count or numbers, and like, let's speak to the actual trifling action that it is versus just saying because you're a woman, because you've kissed this many men, or because you've done this with this many men, then now you are discardable. We're not doing that. Okay, I got a little bit of intellect still left in me because at this point I thought I was coming with all rage. Okay. Simone is a hypocrite. Yes. So now we have a homecoming vortex. How the hell we get another one when we didn't even want the first one? Johnson, you know damn well I go over there and my comments. I can't. No, because who taught Keisha to talk to authority that way? Not her coming in. Y'all, I don't even have the capacity for Keisha right now, I don't think. Big Cab, welcome in. How are you? Cam needed to get her together. She's disrespectful. I need Crenshaw Cam to come out because he's starting to turn into Spencer. No lies were detected. No lies were detected. JR Daddy and Granddaddy are trash. Yes, I would agree. Where was I reading that comment? Nia Love. And the Granddaddy talking about let's change your name to Damon Raymond. Members, my live reaction is available now. I recorded myself watching the episode and the way I was ready to fight when that damn Granddaddy started talking about Damon Raymond. It sounds dumb. No. And not too much. Because no. And then he went on to continue to do what he like. And not y'all trying to save Jesse Raymond Sr. by giving an even bigger... Like, I at one point screamed, there's too many villains. There's too many villains right now. We're supposed to have one, maybe two villains. Why am I surrounded by villains on this show? Because I'm still not off daddy head. I'm not. You think I'm supposed to give a... because... Let me organize my thoughts. And let me calm down. You think I'm supposed to give a damn that Jesse Raymond Sr. is trash because his father was trash to him? You think I give a that he thinks that making a man strong is by doing this little weak-willed, problematic mindset, toxic behavior that his damn daddy did to him, and I'm supposed to give a shit? You think that this man pushing damn 50, I'm supposed to care about his reasoning for being raggedy to both his sons, but Damon specifically? Sir, you had your 20s and 30s to take your goofy ass to therapy and cuss your damn daddy out. These boys turning around and they're standing up for themselves, and then you want to piggyback like, well, when it's right, and then say nothing else. You think I'm supposed to give a shit and think that you're supposed to be a good guy now, man? You. Period. And you ain't Damon's daddy. I don't give a damn about his father dying. You're not. Period. No, writers, no. I'm not letting it slide. I'm still on this head, and we're going to add the granddaddy on top. Both of them. Y'all, the way they tried to save Jesse Raymond Sr. by carting his goofy ass daddy in there, thinking I won't hate the both of them, thinking I won't lay out the both of them. You mean, man? It was so much in this episode. And the craziest part about it, which I will give to Homecoming's credit, the damn episode was good. I have all of these issues with things going on, but the episode was fire. So it's a completely different issue than what we see and play out on All American, because the episode is trash and the story is trash. Homecoming, the story is fire. The episode is fire. Just the shit that's happening is like, but why it gotta happen like this? Even that damn kiss. And actually, I was going to save this to the end, but I'm going to go ahead and go here now. Everybody that is shipping Damon, enjoy this 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 episode arc, baby. Because that kiss has ensured that they will never know peace together and they will never make it. Hope you're happy. Ting. Their relationship starting off this way, it's going to doom them. Congratulations. You've played yourself. I hope you enjoy. Hope for me since y'all trying to make me watch AA. Who's trying to make you watch it? How you allow your dad to give up your child that you didn't know? The common sense isn't sensing. But if you catch it, if you catch the dialogue, JR said, did you tell my dad to give up my brother? The granddaddy said, I didn't have to. He knew what I wanted and what I wouldn't allow. So his daddy didn't tell him to do that. He did that on his weak-willed own. So again, I am not off of Jesse Raymond Sr.'s head. Not today, not tomorrow. I'm under your bed in your nightmares. Period. Don't be scared, Dominic. Don't be scared. But I think we're unlocking today another level or layer of Erica that you guys don't get to see. And you know what? I think I need to go ahead and let her be free every now and again. Hey, Bucket with your girl. We all know Simone is going to say that kiss was a mistake. And if she don't, cool. I mean, let's be for real. Relationships starting that way doesn't work. The All-American Homecoming, the All-American Universe fandom loves this hyphenated word, trauma bonding. Dante says here we go, Erica in her villain mode, and I'm here for it. Listen, I just came on here to call a thing and to be real with y'all. And whatever happens, happens, you know? So I'm kind of like low key. A win is a win. While this little raggedy ass kiss was trifling, it's annoying. I am very much so hoping that we're not about to follow the original into the pits of hell when it comes to story. This kiss, in and of itself, is going to ruin what could have been Damon happily ever after that y'all asses wanted so bad because the relationship never actually got to build or steep or not be built on a lie or hide or not be a capitalization off of somebody's other emotional intense feelings. And as he's running away from the grief and the emotions that he's feeling about his father and now throwing his tongue down your goddamn throat because he would rather do that than to think about his daddy. In that act, we have now ensured the destruction. So ultimately, I still win. Because if they're together now, they still won't be together later. I hope that y'all love every minute of these next couple episodes. And I just said this, but like it I can't say bothers me. The most intriguing parts of this is, like I said, learn from y'all. And everybody for weeks has been running around like Olivia 2.0. Olivia 2.0. Enjoy the train wreck, niggas. Like, enjoy it. I'm, on the other hand, gonna go ahead and tip out. But y'all enjoy it. Whew. This is the fall of Damon, and to be honest, I'm not mad about it. Hello. Simone and Thea never gonna be friends with her acting like this. And you know what? I don't even want them to anymore. Because it's one thing for Damon and that little crooked ass arm of his to slide up Simone's little whatever while they're holding each other, and him to lean in for this kiss and her to go with it for a second. But the way you niggas held it, the way y'all didn't stop kissing for like 32 seconds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all gonna pay for that one. Y'all gonna pay for that. When did Blueface and Simone go? John, I cannot. Do you think they only did that because they don't know if they're going to be picked up for another season? No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. And I honestly think that they are going to be renewed. Yeah. Even though I don't know what the landscape of CW is going to look like moving forward, because it's looking like the CW is probably going to have 4 scripted shows max. They're really leaning into launching a bunch of reality titles and switching to being a reality network, which might be good news because maybe Issa Rae can get the Sweet Life picked up over there. I'm gonna need Thea to go ahead and be the villain they want her to be because of this. The second time they do some weird Simone, you did in fact try to make Thea out to be the villain because you came into a system and just didn't like the way the system was working, i.e. was given entitled. Now I do concur. Maybe y'all need to experience the villain in Thea that y'all have been speaking about before. I concur. Simone didn't like what Layla did, but she kissed. More reasons why I'm on Simone's head. Let me see what I missed. I skipped all the way to the bottom. Somebody drop some timestamps for me because clearly we're all over the place tonight. It's a miracle JR turned out semi-okay with them ain't in his life. Period. And I don't care if Jesse Raymond's turning over a new leaf. Period. We still not showing up to that goofy ass diner. We're not. Hypocrite should not get a happy ending. To see Damon's face broke me. Let me get it together. Because I cried at the top of this episode, y'all. I'm going to take a second and I'm going to go ahead and reflect. I'm going to go ahead back to Damon on that damn elevator and that black Dickies and that damn black Scully and him looking all somber. And I was just like, not yo daddy. And then when he started to cry about the letter, I was like, just like crying again. I can't believe I'm about to have to give Damon as a character up. Like, I really love him, y'all. What I'm supposed to do now? I ain't got no Spencer. I ain't got no Damon. What? This should just gone ahead and been a funeral right now on this live. Why wouldn't the mother tell JR about the letter? Why go to Simone? I wouldn't have told JR ass either. Dude, Damon's mama don't talk to JR, right? That's literally the other kid. Like, and Celine ain't want to meet with them either? No, is that Celine? That's not Celine. Celine is JR's mama. Keena ain't want to meet with them either when she was supposed to come there for them all to meet. She ain't want to do it? No. I can see why. Okay, I read that. I caught that. Damon knew it was Simone at the door. And he said he knew it because it was her, because he knows her. Angela, also Simone don't damn listen. I knew it was Simone at the door. Like, before he even said, yes, Simone. Like, y'all are hilarious. Out of that entire group that was in the room, after Damon says he good, he need to be left alone, he gonna go into his room or whatever the hell he said. If anybody knocked, if the door knocked, y'all didn't think that was Simone before he said it? Like, be honest. Be for real. She don't listen. She do whatever the hell she want to do. They need to leave Damon Sims alone. Where is Keena? Lord, come to get Marcus too. Because him and Amara ain't it. You don't think him and Amara is it, Bree? Jasmine said any other time Simone would have said boundaries to Damon. Now all of a sudden it's out the window. Now I would pay to see Erica versus Olivia fight. You gonna pay to see me go to jail beating up that little light-skinned lady. That's what it would be. She would get her ass handed to her. Chrissy said, oh, I never thought about that, but they definitely confide in each other a lot, so that's why I wasn't surprised he had her read the letter. Plus, Thea admitted that she didn't know what to say to comfort him about his dad. Auntie and niece having two boyfriends. All right, it's too soon. That's too soon. Why is Layla the blame for Liv's BS? Layla isn't the blame for Liv's BS, in my opinion. I was speaking to what I feel like they're using her character as. Like, they're using her character to prop up Olivia, and it just don't feel like it's right to her. It either is a disservice to her character, or it makes Layla look goofiest. Because if you are the woman who has somehow found a way to befriend the girl who stole the love of your life, and then now this girl threw the love of your life away, and you done moved on, and y'all supposed to be happy and cool, yada yada yada. They made a big whole deal of how they were so meant to be together. You could see it yourself, and now you accepted it, and then she goes and throws the damn man away for a piece of fucking paper, and then T-minus 2.5 months later, she wants him back and wants to come after another girl that he's with, and you're 100% fine with that. At the very bare minimum, Layla should have been getting ghost this episode. Layla should have not been saying nothing and being like Homer Simpson into them damn bushes. If you're not going to check her, then you would at least pull yourself back. I don't think it's realistic, unless you're a goofy hoe, to push up, big up, support this girl doing this after she did it to you in the most malicious way possible. And she gave a damn about you. She don't even give a damn about this girl. So, like, what else would she be capable of like, not... No, that's what I'm faulting Layla for. I'm not faulting Layla for Liv actually going down this road and doing it. I'm faulting Layla for her cosign because I thought she was a better woman than this. Hope for Me says, I'm a Damone fan, but that kiss came out of nowhere. But let's be real. Even when they trying to stay away from each other, Simone has been his support. Thea has never really been as supportive. Do I got knuckles to crack? Yes. Thea has never been supportive. Their first date was PT. Thea has never been supportive. Damon, make a decision or don't. Oh, you made a decision? Now you gotta ride and stand on what the hell that you just said. Like, it's so wild to me. And hope for me, don't take this too personally, baby, because I already told y'all anybody can get it tonight, honey. And I still love you tonight and tomorrow. But it's wild to me how things shift just to suit your damn narrative. Thea has never been supportive when she understands him better than all of these hoes when it comes to being the elite athlete that she and he is. Like, yeah, she's never been there in reference to the daddy issue. Well, she's been there to listen, but she couldn't really do anything because she's not as in the know, and Damon wasn't confiding in her in that way. But to say that she has never supported him, I'm working on some new animations, y'all, and I'm going to have some sound effects for these lives, and I cannot wait to be able to press a button and tell y'all to beeping for real. Love you. And so, leave Simone alone. Brown and TT, tell Simone to leave everybody else the hell alone. Stop begging for friends and sisters. Stop kissing them and run up on other people, man, after she didn't appreciate that shit happening to her. Stop expecting to be excellent after just starting something. Take your ass to class, go to practice, and go to sleep. How about that? Can we start there? Damon and Simone need to explore a relationship with each other. They're never going to give 100% of themselves to other people. They want each other bad. Sasha. That sounds very good, but he was giving 100% to Thea. So there goes your hypothesis. Do I think that they need to explore a relationship in the future? Not now. But if they're going to do it now, then go ahead and enjoy the destruction. Their relationship don't stand a chance now. Yo, do y'all not see that? Their relationship does not stand a chance right now. But, you know, y'all get y'all rocks off. Keisha and Cam need to have a serious discussion about how she just pop off at the mouth anytime she's inconvenienced. Yeah. I'm not gonna co-sign that. I hear you. I think that she needs to address her attitude, but it's more than just about how she pops off. It's about how she moves in her entitlement. So to me, it's less about what is said, but it's like the why. Simone and Dr. P having a hot girl semester. It's hard to keep up the chat. Not gonna hold you. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, T, welcome in. It just feels hypocritical because she was all telling Thea and Damon that they could find their way back to each other and whatnot. And then that's why. Yep. Is Thea and Lando going to have a scheme together for revenge? I hope not, because we still don't like Lando's ass. So no, Thea, we don't bring his ass onto the boat. I wonder if the friend group will judge Damon and Simone for making out knowing he was with Thea. If they even made out. Oh, if they even find out. We don't even know if they stopped at the kiss. It picks back up at the same spot next episode. I don't want to see Simone and Damon bumping uglies. Who asked for that? Which one of you hoes put that on y'all bingos card? Because it's not on mine. The Raymonds got too many daddy issues, period. Hey, Antonio. Hey, Tamara. Hey, boo, how are you? There's a moment, that moment should have happened later, period. Hey, Tony BRN. Child, you and me, we probably not going to see eye to eye tonight. And I'm fine with that. Because the disclosure is anybody can get it tonight. I have to put his tongue in Simone's mouth. Peace is the last thing I wish for him and his finance. DJ 00, I love it. I love it. Rainy Day Studios. Rainy Day Studios says it's giving Nicki Minaj Queen Radio. Well, she is the queen. Trinity or Trinity. I hope I'm really not trying to mispronounce your name. Like, I'm really not being that person, but I don't know. So phonetically tell me how to pronounce it and I'll get it right. Says, I knew Layla would co-sign Liv in her actions because Layla has been trifling since season. Okay, what you're not gonna do is take Layla's tumultuous, trifling ass turn by way of pairing her with that goofy ass other Baker and then try to backspace delete all the fine and amazingness that was her character thus far, because best believe up until about 13 episodes ago, Layla has been the best character in the whole damn series consistently, writing wise, story wise, telling the story that's worth telling. They decided to go ahead and say the hell with Spencer's story back in season 3. So what you're not going to do is play like Layla wasn't that girl before. I don't like where she at now, but we're not going to go ahead back in history and try to rewrite that hoe. We are not colonizers, okay? Give credit where credit's due. Not going to lie, I hope Damon doesn't get any peace. It's not Liv's business. It's gonna be difficult times because I'm trying to rebuild the lobster gotcha. They got Thea running away for Damon and Simone running after him. Make it make sense. AA said character development out the window when it comes to Layla. She just don't be making sense. And you know what? I did just give her credit. Seasons 1, 2, and 3. Layla character fire. Started season 4 fire. Cool. But also, we're not just giving away just to give it away. Clay, we did all this for what, honey? Just to give her the damn label after she decided she don't want it again? Layla, you didn't want the label. Who gives a about your name, girl? You literally was running from your name before, and now all of a sudden, it's the biggest freaking deal. Sound the alarms. And the way the writers like to take it out is that, oh, you know what? Now that you've backed down and decided that we need to be together and support each other, I'm going back down and start my own label. If I fail, have my back. The way that y'all set Clay's character up to be amazing, and then we just get a fine, because he is fine, y'all. Fine. Clump of coal by way of his story. Throw the whole shit away. Throw it away. Because I didn't have no damn sympathy for you, Layla. I didn't have no sympathy for you not succeeding in taking JP Keaton records back from Clay. They didn't show not 1 ounce of him misappropriating funds. They didn't show not 1 ounce of him ruining nobody's career. They didn't show not 1 ounce of him not even looking like he was a bomb-ass record executive. And you want us to root for you to walk in because your name is on the damn door? Girl, go to hell real quick. Come back because I don't want you to stay there. Be for real, Layla Keaton. And come to find out you really don't want it. You picked this fight with him because you were looking for something to do. And it's giving 2 little broke Beverly besties who don't know how to be present and be bomb-ass people. And now they're bored, so they want to be wreaking havoc. That's how you're able to co-sign Olivia's goofy ass. Because both of y'all are broken. And I thought that you had gotten fixed, honey. What is the problem? We watched Layla in this episode saying, you know what? We should be supporting each other. After he reminds her about the whole name thing, she has a whole aha moment. Like, yeah, girl, you didn't want this to begin with. And then she still ends up with it. And she's still going to be unhappy. There's little seeds of her not wanting Jordan to be the Hulk because he thinks he's the Hulk for whatever reason. He think that he can just run around punching people because that's all he know how to do. Jordan, just pick up boxing if that's the case, baby, because you want to punch people more than you want to throw a damn paw. But there's seeds of that, of like, Layla's not comfortable with him wanting to come to the rescue, and he can't stop wanting to come to the damn rescue because Jordan, at his core, falls in love with saving people. And I wish I would have picked up on it sooner because I wouldn't have jumped in head first into the damn Jermone ship because they were just projects. And yes, Layla is in a better place than Simone was when he first met her, but his incessant need to like fix it for her and not being able to let her do it on her own shows that. And Layla is showing that she don't like that low-key, girl, you don't like Jordan, but y'all asses is bored. You're bored. Layla and Olivia are bored as hell. And this is the result. I see somebody has said Thea friend zone Damon so he could kiss whoever he wants. That's what you meant to say that. Who That's not how this works, baby. It's just not how it works. You know what? I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking. Let me go ahead and move on. When Olivia said, bye, Alicia, I lost it. The writers have destroyed Olivia. Spencer needs to completely move on because that girl ain't it. Clay wanted to laugh at Jordan low-key when he checked him. I wanted Clay to beat Jordan's ass. I want somebody. Double the fun, double mint gum. Beat both the Baker's asses. Who wants to take the job? And Jordan, I don't even really have no beef for you, but like you be talking so big and bad that I just want you humbled. And at this point, it just sounds good. So like, let's beat both of y'all the hell up. Layla was doing fine until she got with Jordan. Period. Shayna. Layla has her trifling moments too. Nobody said that she didn't, but her character development and story up until the Jordan Baker era was top tier. So they still told her triflingness in a beautiful way, and you understood it. Jordan is the reason. Damn, the chat is moving really fast. Shit, I can't keep up, y'all. I can't keep up. Okay. Jordan gonna keep trying to fix stuff, and there is where the problem gonna come in. Him and his goofy ass twin trying to fix stuff in a life that's crumbling on their own. Fix your own Be a better man. Be a better woman. Like, you can see everything going wrong with everybody else, but what about your yard? There's piss and shit all over your yard, Liv. Your lawn is bald, honey. Antonio, what did you say? Some Liv this whole episode? I shouldn't even watch the episode, y'all. I literally watched it because I saw that Olivia was going to profess her damn love for Spencer. And I was like, all I give a shit about is what Spencer says. I don't even care about her actually saying it. So I watched that whole episode looking specifically for that. But I think that will be the last time that they get my ass because I think I'm really done. Clay should have laughed right in Jordan's face. Clay playing a long game. He going to have Layla on her back. And I want that for her in all of its glory. Somebody brought this up, and I can't remember who, so I apologize. I really do. Um, they were talking about how this is a great setup for the next trajectory for the Clay and Layla storyline. And I was hoping that this was in a button up, like how they did GW or wherever, where they sent his ass off and they moved Baker into his house. Now we're never going to see him again. I hope that we actually get to see Clay again, because if all of this winds up being set up for them to actually be together and Layla to realize how much of a boss this dude is, how much of a formidable opponent he is, which also equals him being a really, really great partner, and realizing how childish and ridiculous this whole relationship is with Jordan, and coming to her goddamn senses and wanting a grown-up relationship as she moves through the next couple of years of her life, then I will be all right. I'm all right. I didn't suffer for it for that. And I would love to see that. I think it would be great storytelling. But because we haven't been getting that, I'm just like, I don't know if that's what they really have in mind, because they don't want to tell dope ass stories in this way. Erica going to sing right in front of our eyes. Period. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Wait, Nia, who don't she like? Because I said a lot. I gotta check the chat more. Who don't she like? And who we talking about? Kofi says, you just say we friends, but I swear when nobody around, they take this L because you could have prevented this, but nah, you had to get your own way, and now it's too late. Honestly, I can't feel bad. Kofi, how long you been waiting to say that? How long you been lurking in the shadows, smiling and kikiing and playing and trying to go along with it, only so that you can arrive at this point and say this? I just want to know, real quick, how long you been waiting? Because as I said earlier, enjoy this little win for Damon that you had wanted this entire time. But it doesn't speak to a healthy relationship start. It doesn't speak to them actually moving in a good place. It doesn't speak to anything great for either character. So the fact that y'all are like rejoicing at this and relishing in it is wild to me. It's giving cutting. It's giving you like, it's giving masochist. And you're going to enjoy her. Like, Thea did not walk into this or could have prevented this, because best believe if she could have prevented falling for Damon, she would have. That's not something that you can prevent. But you tried it. Not beat the light-skinned lovers' asses. Yes. That's exactly what I'm proposing. Who wants the job? Jordan should have transferred to Crenshaw. All this going around hitting people would have been over with. Jordan would have got knocked the fuck out in Crenshaw, and that would have been it. He wouldn't have put his hands on nobody else ever again. I like how Jamie was like, I don't have the money to not go to work, which checks their privilege, but they didn't go too much into that. They didn't. It's like the writers ask each other, how can we make Olivia more like unlikable? Olivia is now giving pick me, and I ain't here for it. Oh shit, the chat refreshed. I lost a comment. I'm sorry. Damon is more than an athlete. What more can Thea give him when she doesn't have much more than that herself? I don't think I said she never supported him, but she is not as supportive as Simone. I mean, you can go back to your words, and you definitely said that she was never supportive. That's what the words said, because I read them. But I see what you're saying. You're saying that she's not as supportive as Simone. And it's funny because prior to Damon arriving at Brinkston, he had no daddy issues. He had no... Well, aside from like the Alzheimer's and knowing about that, like in reference to the paternity, he didn't know anything about that. So that became a new thing that he needed. So it's interesting that you can trivialize her relating to him as an athlete, which was his entire life. and kind of still is, aside from this family that he's built on at Brinkston's campus, where I feel like he has shown up for everybody else and they have not done what they needed to do to show up for him as a whole. Because the way that that boy pours out and there's not enough pouring into him, that's a whole other conversation for the whole entire group. But to trivialize and say, well, she only gets him as an athlete, up until like 6 months ago, that was his life. A big part of his life. It's a big part of him. The whole paternity thing just arrived. When it comes to relationship, yes, he's had more experience, but I do think that he, in being able to show himself as well as Thea how great of a guy he is, how much he has grown in relationships, because we got to meet the ex and all of that. Like, all of that is still support as well. Like, what y'all are not going to do is use this as an opportunity to play like Damon and Thea don't work and would never work. Sometimes life get messy. Sometimes you start to think that you are in love with two people at the same time, or you think that you're falling for two people at the same time, or you're torn and not able to make a decision because you're an indecisive person. Those things are very much so the case, not just, oh, this was never real. It's just more complicated than that. And what we're not going to do is play like life is not more nuanced than that. It's hilarious how Spencer cares more about the Baker twins than they care about each other. Jordan is only concerned for Olivia. When she relapses, they need to refocus instead of running amok. It's interesting that Spencer cares more about them than he does his damn self. But yes. And don't get me started on the milk dud head Billy Baker. He is where the twins get their narcissism from, because we know it's not from Laura. Period. John, All-American Writers, how can we piss Erica off this week? I'm gonna hit Corey up and tell him that. Like, well, he ain't over on All-American, but I gotta hit me and Corey, cause I gotta understand. I really want to understand. I really hope Clay to deal with Jordan the L. Deal Jordan the L that he deserves, because it's way overdue. Child, I don't think we're gonna see Clay for a while though. By the way he did this whole exit, like, I just hate that he bowed down. Like, no. And now we're not gonna get to see Derek no more. Kobe said since yesterday, honestly, but it's a mess. When I said prevent, I mean not break up with Damon, because I genuinely like them, but it is what it is. All love though. So now we see how it plays out. Maybe. No, Simone wasn't scamming on Damon. Come on, Simone could have had Damon anytime. Dina, you must be new here, babes. I think you're new here. Go watch a bunch of my videos. That's all I got for you right now, honey. Ken says, All-American Writers are so cruel in Homecoming. How you gonna have us crying with this guy and then turn around and crush our hearts? Like, I went from sad, about to cry, to raging, flicking over everything. Literally was in the moment like, oh my God, he's crying. David, I don't want you to. Like, that was, members, go and watch my live reactions, because I literally went from like about to sob to ready to throw hands in T-minus 7.2 seconds. And I'm like, how? Dante said the writers are like, oh, Erica liked this relationship. All right, let's ruin it in the worst way possible. Yeah, at this point, I need to stop being honest. I need to be on here saying the opposite of what I want. I want Spencer and Olivia to get back together and live happily ever after. Maybe they'll finally end them for good. Like, what? What do y'all want from me? Tony B. RN says, I don't think that Clay bowed out. You seen that look at the end? I saw that look to Jordan, but I feel like he was just like, all right, nigga, I already decided, so, but I'm gonna let you have this one. I didn't feel anything like, oh, I'll be back. If Damon wanted Simone that bad, why not just continue fighting for that relationship? Why bother with Thea and start to feel those deep feelings like that? Which is why I don't think that he wanted Simone that bad, like everybody's rejoicing about. Kenny says, can we talk about Gabby? Sis was giving this episode, Raymond Sr.'s daddy could never. Could never. Shout out to Gabby. I'm like kind of thinking that JR don't deserve her, but go ahead and enjoy her while you have it. Everybody need to go through that phase in life where they have a black woman that they don't deserve. I said it. And no, I don't have no problems with JR. Oh my God. Like, some of y'all was in my comments last week talking about why do you hate JR? When did I say that? I mean, well, why don't you like JR? I don't dislike JR. He's a non-factor for me. I feel like if he is just like his dad, which they outlined, I don't want that for Gabby because Dad, nobody got time for no weak-willed man. This war is hard, sir. And I'm out here getting niggas together, including your granddaddy. And now I gotta come and tell you how to, no. I mean, they're cute, they're giving, their relationship is giving y'all, they a look, they a vibe, she seems happy. But also, JR gonna have to get quick with the uptake because you're not matching her just yet, which is fine, but get with it, sir. Because again, a lot of us go through phases where we have a black woman we're not ready for. And hopefully we take that opportunity as the opportunity it is. Erica, you think that this is the end of the Clay storyline? Because I thought that his little smirk just mean that he caught onto Jordan and Layla and he gonna try and take her down because of that. No. I think he stopped giving about Layla romantically a while ago. And the fact that she keeps bringing it up and his response to that is just like, girl. Clay would not be bothering Layla if she was not coming for the record label that she told this man that she did not want. She used this man to help launch something different because she did not want this label. And then once that man gets placed into place, now she wants to come for it as if he don't deserve it, don't deserve the opportunity, and it's discardable. And y'all are like making it like, oh, he just is mad about the cookie. No, he don't give a fuck about that box of hers. Like, I could have made something happen with you. I kind of liked you, but now also I care about my own career. If anything, I don't feel like he's coming back about that. Like, no, I think that when he comes back, as a lot of people alluded to, he's coming back as a friend, and that's going to piss Jordan off. And that's going to be the end of them. Hopefully. I can only pray. Oh, let me say this. All American writers, I do not want Jordan and Layla to end, especially at the hands of a fine-ass Clay who carries himself beautifully and is just a phenomenal person and partner. Please don't make Clay and Layla happen. I gotta stop being facetious. I don't think he bowed down. He gave Jordan a look like he was on demon time. Y'all think so? He literally just told the girl that, all right, we gonna support each other, and when I need help, your ass better answer because I'm giving you this label. Like, I feel like that was it. That was all for his demon time with her. Brown and TT says, okay, I'm glad they kissed. Now they can talk about what happened and move on. I'm saying it again. This was bound to happen. Yeah. I mean, if they talk about it and move on. Bucket with your girl says, I knew the kiss was coming when the music kept playing and it didn't pan out. Facts. All American is famous for it. Them with their damn music selections, it's a wrap. After they did that shit with Jordan and Layla, I was like, okay. I ain't catch y'all the first time. I mean, I caught y'all, but I was like still lulled into the Bolivianness of it all. But once the Layla and Jordan happened, I said, oh, y'all are seeking violence. Got it. Leah says, I didn't think I could switch emotions that fast. Yep. All American, there you go, showing us how much rage we're capable of while also being empathetic. It ain't over for Layla and Clay. They finna be together. Jordan needs to go back to dating girls that look like his mama. Who's like her from the AA writers room? Present yourself. Present yourself. Everybody get this video a like while y'all are at it. Pretty please. I think Simone cares about having friends, but when it came down to Damon, she wanted what she could not have because of time, and Thea is collateral damage. I don't know about that, but I want to think about it. I doubt Damon is about to profess his love for Simone or try to get into that relationship. This isn't going anywhere. Simone was not plotting on Damon. They got caught up in the moment. Yes, Simone should have pulled away, but it's not like she was waiting for this to happen. Keep in mind, they're 18-year-old kids. I... I'm trying to temper myself. I don't look at Simone as a kid the moment she had a kid. And then the subsequent things after this. You had a kid, you got married, you have shown yourself to be mature. And like, I get it. I get what you're saying. But also, if for nothing else, she didn't stop the kiss because she was truly like, even if you are young and dumb and emotions is raging and all the reasons, all the excuses that y'all could cultivate. The girl started the episode saying that she's here for Damon and she's going to do whatever she possibly can for him, to support him. That moment was not about her. The moment that she let the kiss go on, it no longer was about her. So then now you're not even being a woman of your word. I'm not saying forget your feelings. I'm not saying forget, like, be more mature than you actually are. But even though I do think that she's more mature than this, I'm saying be a woman of your word. Something that you also expected from others and have communicated. You know what I'm saying? Even if she's like, I've been wanting this to happen, but it can't happen this way. She could have said that and that would have communicated like her being a woman of her word. Like, no. So y'all trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. Y'all trying to excuse this away. It's not going to work. There's no excuse. Which is also indicated by her ass running. Apparently, John, she's a runner. She's a track star now. All of a sudden she's Olivia Baker. But it was an innocent mistake. No, I'm okay. On her head. Damn, why don't he deserve her? I knew I should not have said that. Anytime I say anything about JR, y'all are like, I just feel like she's a little bit more advanced than him. Let's just say that. Jordan right hand was ready to be thrown. Oh, your Jordan right hand was ready to be thrown. I can't, Erica. I can see why you had smoke with JR. He be pissing me off. Still love him though. Okay, but listen, love for Cam. Your boy is in rare form, and we love to see it. I'm gonna need All American writers. I'm gonna need Cam to semi know peace because he's going through the pledging process, so he don't know complete peace. But him checking Keisha, standing 10 toes down on knowing his worth and his boundaries, being a sensible one, going like, I am so proud of Cam. Yes. The hug Damon gave Thea shows it's not over. He still wants her. Agreed. I'm sorry, but JR has proven himself to be a worthy boyfriend. I didn't say he was worthless. See, y'all be jumping out the window. And that's why I don't be wanting to say stuff about him. And JR better not fumble this bag. Gabby and JR are the most unproblematic couple on the show. Alright, not too much. Because Gabby is probably the most unproblematic woman on the show. But JR is problematic, baby. And his history don't look bright until he continues on this about face and not become his goddamn daddy. Oh, L.E. Christina, I think, is saying thank you for bringing up the Dia hug. Yeah, we got that one little moment with Thea, but I was so pissed with Thea for not showing up for him. Like, that really, 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 really disappointed me in her. Like, girl, even if you don't know what to say, show up and stand there and look stupid. I mean, at least your ass is there. Like, show up at the damn door and just stand there. Like, even if she didn't, like, talk to Damon, I wish we would have seen her, which to me tells me that she did not do this. She could have stood outside his damn door, listening in, and run away when she hear a little rustling because she don't want to get caught checking on him. You get what I'm saying? Like, girl, you was literally moving about your life as if nothing was wrong, and this is your whole heart outside your chest. Get your shit together, girl. Gabby and JR had more screen time than Dia had during the entire series run. What? No. Kobe says, who we blaming for the kiss if we being honest, and why JR gotta catch straight? He has found peace and I'm happy for my boy. Got a woman to challenge him. Kobe, because I said it. I said everybody can get it tonight. I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect now. Even though I'm not even friends with Aubrey Graham at this point. Like, what is my life? I don't get to keep nice things. What is wrong? John says, look, if you're an all-American writer in this room, be prepared to be dealt with. Trust, you will be dealt with. Can we just admit that this Clay and Layla storyline makes no sense? I didn't even understand the character progression in this episode at all. At all. Him just giving up didn't make no goddamn sense. I still ship Layla and Clay. I do too, actually. That's so believable. I forgot what I said. To me, I feel Damon and Simone are rushed. The kids felt forced and unnatural. The moment should have been written different. Keisha and that damn spaghetti. Shit, it refreshed. I couldn't. Damn it. That comment looked like it was about to be funny. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell is it? I gotta stop watching TikTok. I gotta stop. Okay. Wait. Keisha. Wait. Damn it. I'm sorry. Whoever was typing a comment about Keisha and the spaghetti, retype it because I lost it. They got caught up there. No excuse. I'm just saying what it is. I'm just saying that I don't believe that someone has been sitting on the side waiting for this moment. Aaliyah, I can understand that. I can understand that. I'm not gonna put that on her. I don't know. I'm still processing though, because I don't like it. I don't like it. Theanna, hey boo. All American Universe has proven that platonic relationships are imaginary, just like Olivia's accountability. On that note, y'all, keep dropping your comments. I'll be right back. Okay, my bad. Cam's growth from AA has been pretty amazing, you could say, because I could only imagine if Keisha talked to Cam. Thanks. JL's Gramps was a no for me. Me too. I agree. The kiss didn't need to happen. I don't see why y'all want Thea for Damon. He give her what she needs, but she can't do the same. I want better for him. I love Thea, but this is not for the first time that she ain't show up. So I'm gonna hold her accountable for not showing up, but like she do give Damon what he need. So yeah, I think I've already said that, beat a dead horse with that. Gael says, I'm very happy that Clay gave the label to Layla. That shows finally how much believes on herself and gives sweet, different, sensitive side to his character. Hope the label will succeed. That's the sweet side that was there all along until they decided to randomly make him the villain so that they could usher in Jordan Baker in some kind of dramatic way into Layla's life. So, no, that he did not have to give the label away to show his sweet and sensitive side. We met him that way. Olivia needs to take her L and move away from Spencer and Alicia. Move around, Olivia Baker. Move around. Oh, here we go. Keisha and that damn spaghetti. Girl, you know damn well black folks don't mess around with just anybody's spaghetti. Bring us some finger sandwiches, green beans, or drumettes. Y'all try it. And then you gonna have our damn daddy come here like I'm not being broke off already by Marcus. And girl, not you trying to have me have a run-in. Jeez, you chose violence before, but now your ass is going nuclear. Bringing me some spaghetti I don't want. IDK, why they want all these love triangles in the All-American universe, though. That's not the type of drama we asked for. Period. It's so basic. And if you a basic show, just say that. If you a basic universe, just say that. Why the hell would you trick me this entire time? Hate that for us. Not y'all arguing about that damn hug. Y'all can have it because I'm not doing it. The thing about me that y'all should know about y'all good sis, I'm a Cancer. And when y'all go low, I go to hell. So certain things I need to just not walk into because I shoot to kill, not to wound. And I don't want that of myself on the internet, and I don't want that for y'all. So y'all go ahead and enjoy that little hug argument that's happening in the chat. Because I'm tapped out of it. Y'all, I feel like we've been all over the place. We've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. Are y'all enjoying the live? How are y'all feeling about it? What are y'all thinking? What else do we need to talk about? I'm sorry I have been completely sporadic and just enraged, but not really. I'm not actually sorry. I'm just trying to be polite, but also I think we're not being polite tonight. What else? We haven't talked about Preach. Oh, child. The way it's really great that Erica does not live in Crenshaw or is not a part of the All-American universe, because whether this is right or wrong, I don't care. Judge y'all's mamas. The way that if Preach would have gone and picked up that package for that bullshit ass gangster that magically appeared out of nowhere being a fake ass female Tyrone. If Preach would have accepted that package, the way I would have gone and bust all the windows out of his goddamn house because he's stupid. If you want to make your life worse, let me help you, honey. Let me help you. The way I was so mad at Preach, like, sir, is this what we're really doing? So that you can run get an apartment real quick? If you don't bite your goddamn pride, I would have the damn Bakers lease me some shit before I go back to the game. You got 2 strikes and you killed somebody and barely made it out with the skin by the skin of your chinny chin chin. You think you're gonna go back for another try to get your daughter? Make it make sense, Preach. Cornelius, the fuck? Sir. But all in all, you know, they was able to work some things out and now we good. But when I tell you, I'd have been a terrorist in Preach's life. If we going to back to jail into hell, I'm gonna help you get there real menacing. Like, what is wrong with you? They about to break Alicia's heart. I don't like that Thea loves Damon, but loves tennis more. John, don't be telling Dom to give up on the timestamp. They're helping me out. Mind your business. Mind your business. See, if you was a team player, you would be tagging and helping. Wow, John. Wow. All of the windows, Dante. I wouldn't miss not one. It would be breezy as a chenere. I would not miss not one. We need to talk about new ships for Clay because I want him to stay in All-American. Clay and Patience of Clay and Carrie. If Carrie finally come back, who are you? What? They try to pull a thug tea out of preaching that classroom. I'm glad he got his flowers. I'm glad he got his full-time position. He gonna talk about some position as what? Teacher, fool? Ain't that what you been asking for? But shout out to Preach. He needs to go back to jail if he picked up that package. He doesn't deserve to get custody. They were very unclear of if he did it or not. He said he didn't do it, so I'm going along with that. Erica, who you think is going to die in the next episode? Some say Billy. If they why is Jabari in it? I didn't even watch the preview, y'all, so I have no idea. I doubt they're going to kill off Billy. I don't think they're killing off anybody. Honestly. I don't blame Thea for being so focused on tennis. Damon had some questionable moments that Thea was not aware of. In a relationship, there are no guarantees in love. You take your chances. Okay. Erica, the promo pictures are up for next week. Spencer and Olivia are there at the Baker house side by side with Laura, Coop, and Layla. No Alicia to be found. I guess it's after the bus crash. Who the hell's bus is it? The way I literally only tuned into this episode so I can see what Spencer said to to Olivia back after she professes her love and then he don't even respond. At this point, writers, I want to see you outside. Like, I'm coming up Warner Brothers this week anyway. So, like, because you clearly got beef with me. Jordan and Billy survives according to the promo pics. Y'all really think somebody gonna die? Y'all really think nobody died in this show in a very long time. People stopped dying and that's when the show stopped being good. How do y'all know that somebody actually is dying? You skipped over preacher's parts because you over it. Now we're going through the episode skipping. Tony says, I'm glad you're getting off your chest, sis. I got a lot of stuff off my chest today. We gonna find out who the real ones really are after this. I don't even like Alicia for Spencer, but Olivia needs to chill, taking Spencer for granted. Have we discussed the adult triangle between Zeke, Amara, and Marcus? We haven't fully seen it though, Kofi, so it's not a lot to say right now. And I don't want to say too much because I also talked to Corey and I don't want to spoil nothing for y'all. So that's also why I'm not really talking about it. But from like what we've seen, we don't have enough. Like we just had a bunch of hearsay, right? Because they were talking about what's the boy name? One Band One Sound. They talking about, you know, he called Keisha and Keisha laid his ass out and he really wants to be with her. He's still fighting for whatever. But we haven't seen him yet unless I missed something. So I can't really speak to the love triangle-ness of it all from what we've seen. And if I do start speaking about it, I'm going to be speaking about it from what I know, from a conversation that I don't want to share. So, I mean, you could share what you think is going on with the love triangle, Kofi. Of course. You just think, Riri says, I think somebody's going to get hurt. Yeah, I think somebody's going to get hurt. I don't think anybody's going to die. Keep going up there to WB. They're in another relationship, keep playing with them. Oh, yeah, I was already scheduled to go up there anyway. Now, after last night's episodes, I'm just adding to the agenda at this point. Was Marcus still there when Keisha showed up at the door? They didn't show him there. They did not show him there. Look at this, man. I love us. One man. Y'all literally putting his name in the chat, and I literally blanked for a minute and literally went to One Man. I love us too. Damon's mama is booked on another show, which I think is why we're not seeing her. Unless Lando's thinking was snooping around and see them or something. Yes. I love this energy for Lando. Keena need to come back. I miss her. I miss her too. I miss her too, for real. I liked her. Wait, who gonna post a yard yak about Simone and Damon's kiss? Be for real. Lando. He the only one I see doing it. No, actually, I'm not gonna put that on Lando. Even though I don't like his ass, I'm not gonna put that on Lando. That's some Nico stuff. But how would he see that? Y'all think Nico got Nate room bugged? All right, now. I mean, it's possible. So, a really short story that's going to change the subject a little bit and hopefully make me happy. So, when I was in college, there was a moment in time, a season, where for whatever reason, the women athletes and the male athletes had beef. Well, not like real beef, but like we just kept fucking with each other. So, and a couple people was dating, like some of my volleyball teammates were dating some of the basketball players. Some of my basketball teammates were dating the basketball players. And we were just fucking with them. So we broke into the male basketball players' rooms because we all stayed in the same dorm, which I want to talk about that because that was a very small part of this conversation, but it was very interesting to me just because I have my history to pull from in reference to the whole athletes dorm of it all. We were in an upperclassmen's dorm as athletes, but still with a bunch of other people. But how they did it was they had a floor for the female athletes and a floor for the male athletes. So that helped keep track in reference to like when curfew times rolled around or certain things when you're in season, like there's a lot of restrictions around it or whatever, around like how you move as an athlete. So they were able to keep track of us or whatever. Okay, cool. So there was a time where me and a bunch of my athlete homegirls broke into a lot of the boys basketball team's rooms. And we had all at some point went and bought BB guns. So we was running around campus shooting each other. I had a BB stuck in my ass for so long. Anyway, we broke into their rooms. They had the little drop down ceilings in our dorm. So like if you lift up the little tile thing, you could like move it and like put stuff up there. So we hid their BB guns in the in the ceiling so they could not get any of the guns back to like retaliate against us. Bought a bunch of water guns, and then we put itching powder in all of their beds. And I said that to say we could see Nico have planted something and it's been spying on Nate. It's very possible for a storyline like that to evolve. And I just added my little random ass story for like a little seasoning. Orlando and Thea even in the next episode, I'm not sure. They are friends. They're always in each other's rooms, so that ain't it. When they kiss at the end, I literally screamed. I've been waiting for that for 2 seasons. Enjoy B, because it's headed for destruction, mama. How are we halfway through season 5 and I don't know the overarching plot of the season? I mean, at this point, what is AA going to do with the season 6? Like, what they gonna write? I don't know what they gonna write. You don't put nothing past Nico's stupid ass. Agreed. John, don't worry about where we're stuck. I gotta stop oversharing with y'all asses. One of Simone's PKZ members saw Damon coming out of her room. Oh. And that don't matter if they're friends or not. She's not supposed to have any male contact. Okay, so that's like a simpler way to get to the point. I mean, Nico's spine would have been so much juicier if we wanted to get messy. It is. It's so many villains on Homecoming. It's so many. They keep bringing more. Like, where did the damn villain-ass granddaddy come from? So many people to dislike. Aaliyah, you like Lando? Hey, yo, leave Lando alone. Tell Lando to leave me the hell alone. I took the brush grass scene in the promo so unserious. All American is unserious right now. Even the like plays that they have to camera, like the Bye Alicia and the like I'm just like, this is a fucking sitcom. Not y'all changing genres halfway through after you already became a smash hit and now you want to crash and burn. John, Erica, I like this couple. Writers, watch this. Literally! Like, what is the problem? The whole football off-season thing isn't working for All American. A time jump for season 6 is very necessary. For real. For real, for real. The moment he started talking about Gabby, he had to say, sorry, Gramps. You heard how Jesse Raymond Sr. said, my boys, I know the universe. I felt you busting out laughing because you went off, Eric. I was like, who? Boys. right. You right. Me and Lando have no problems. I want Lando back next week to be his menacing, awful self. And jealous. Seasons 1 and 2 of All America was the best to me. It went downhill since Vegas. Little did we know that is the exact point. Nico needs to not show his face anymore. Gets on my last nerves, period. Why did JR's dad compare Gabby to JR's mom? I don't see the parallels. Strong-minded black woman. That's what he was trying to say. And then he blamed her 100% for the cheating, which, yeah, she's the one who did the cheating. But what was this relationship like? Because I could only imagine if she's married to this weak-ass man with this goofy-ass daddy, and maybe he ain't hitting it right. Like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse why I make all the excuses. I don't like Jesse Raymond singing, so at this point, almost anything goes, including slapping the fuck out of him and busting it wide open for a very real and virile Damon daddy at the time. I said what the guy said. I ain't apologizing. Yeah, that's the parallels, basically. She reminds him of how opinionated or strong or intelligent or whatever Damon's mom is. And I guess he wanted Jesse Raymond Sr. to get with a weak-willed woman so that his weak ass could be the bigger but still weak as fuck like, they did not help. Honestly, y'all, I'm sorry. I do not dislike JR. I am indifferent to the JR character. And this episode did not help because I literally got to see how he was raised, and he was raised to be weak as fuck. And this is not even about his disease and like kicking and like, I think he had a transplant or was it cancer remission, whatever, like it's tied to like the thing that was like could have killed him growing up. I'm not even saying it because of that. It's like I'm trying to figure out how far over the line I want to go. He just was raised to be weak, and his father was raised to be weak, even though they thought that they were trying to raise somebody to be strong. And it's just like, it's not making me like him anymore, because it's one thing to like go with what you're raised with, and I'm not trying to fault him for it, but I guess I kind of low-key am. But also at some point you start to realize some shit on your own. I was raised to be a completely different person than I am. I truly do believe this. And there's a lot of things that I pushed back with both my mom and my father because I wasn't putting up with that goofy shit. I didn't want to be that person. And I cannot give credit where credit is not due in reference to like, JR needed to wake the fuck up. He was taking this life that was being fed to him, feeling a way about like, and he's just now getting to a place so he's waking up and now he's doing it. Okay, cool. But like, I just can't get, like, I gotta see JR in senior year and then I could be like, oh, right, that's what I'm talking about. That's a real right there. Like, I gotta see it because we're still in the phase now where he's just now starting to be confronted with different ideals, and this whole time he's been going along to get along with what has been laid out for him, and what has been laid out for him is weak ass trash. JR was smiling this whole episode like he was completely clueless to what was going on. Completely. Meanwhile, Rome is burning. JR get in the game. JR needs to separate himself from his father and grandfather quickly. Have some growth, baby boy. Yeah, JR is naive. Yeah, he is naive. JR need to learn to read the room sometimes. So what exactly is it that JR has been doing wrong? I'm not going to say that he's been doing things wrong, but like last week, Antonio, people were coming for me because they wanted me to proclaim him this really great leader. And I don't see it. So it's not wrong. It's just, to me, not his character. And I am not attached to him like other people want me to be attached to him. Just because I'm indifferent to, like, he doesn't have much to stand out. Like, I'm not attracted to weak characters. Like, I just, I don't. Like, I understand his story. I can see exactly how he got there, but nothing in me is like gravitating towards him the way that I gravitate towards Damon. And I feel like a lot of people are asking me to like to explain that and like kind of position it to me sometimes like I'm unfair because I like Damon more than I like JR, or I talk about Damon more, or I talk like the characters that I do talk about. People are like, I don't talk about JR enough, and when I do talk about him, I'm indifferent, or it seems like I don't like him. I don't think that I'm not saying that he's specifically doing anything wrong in these last couple episodes. When I point out that he's doing something wrong is when I felt like he was coming at Damon wrong and with entitlement and certain things. This episode, I'm not saying it's wrong per se. It's just weak and it's naive, like some people say, and it's not something that's going to make me care about your character. Like, I'm paying more attention to Gabby than I am to JR. I just am. The funniest part was Gabby telling Damon and JR, I said I would leave. I didn't say I would listen. Period. Period. Eric, I got you. People always got issues with black women speaking their mind. Always. And even with that, like, we get trained in knowing that to like curb what we got to say and like find a filter and this and that. And y'all can see me like actively fighting that a lot of times of like, what am I going to say versus what I'm not going to say? Not because I can't say it like myself, but just because I'm trying to mitigate the social response that I receive back and what I feel like dealing with versus what I don't. And I think a lot of people don't realize it because y'all don't walk in a black woman's shoes. Using parents as plot devices to redeem characters is a cheap route. JR was a kid that was kept away from a lot of things, and it's really starting to show. Yes. Can Jesse Raymond Jr. break the curse, though? I believe in my boy. Gabby gotta get him right. And I know that you mean so well, Kofi. Like, you have the best heart ever. Like, you are just the most optimistic, positive, like, best, well-meaning, high-intention person ever. But even in that sentence, most people won't see the issue. And you ask, can Jesse Raymond Jr. break the curse? He could if he wants to. You say you believe in him. Cool. Gabby got to get him right. So without Gabby, do he break the curse? Do he not get right? And then also, yes, we're there to help, but it ain't our job. It's just simply not. And then y'all wonder why I say stuff like he has a black woman that he's not ready for, or that's kind of out of his league, because he do. Y'all making the points for me. I feel like JR had high respect for his grandpa, but needs to just not be so oblivious. Yeah. And part of that comes with him figuring out and starting to carve out his life for himself. Like, he's literally taking who he is handed to him. His father told him who he was. And then whatever happened with him and his fraternity, that reaffirmed certain pieces and he accepted that. But like, who do you want to be? Do you want to be the man who listens to another man says, oh, the engineering little lady, and that doesn't ring off in your head at all? Nothing about that make you go, Even if you don't say nothing back, nothing about that seems like, wait a minute, what does that mean? Do you want to be that man? I think that there's something to say about that. And that's what I'm speaking to. Maybe I don't do it as eloquently as I possibly could, but that's what I'm speaking to with JR. In addition to like now me having the language around like he's raised to be weak because he was raised by a weak ass daddy. He also hasn't made like, it's not carving a life for himself by himself. Like, he's just there. So I don't have like, if y'all notice, the characters I gravitate to, they make a point or a stance, or they are something, and they have decided that. JR hasn't really decided, aside from like KEK kind of being his personality, but then he's kind of being bullshit about that because he's not making a name or nothing for himself with that. He hasn't really carved out anything to be specific of like, this is JR. But every other character that y'all have ever seen me be obsessed about has had that. And then I also have lost interest when they don't have that anymore. Spencer James. So like, it should be no surprise my indifference to JR, because he hasn't given me anything yet to grab onto. And even the parts that y'all are speaking about now, like Gabby getting right, Gabby has had to tell him, it's not okay for you to be okay with just not knocking the aneurysm boy around. Just this the man you want to be? It's great for him, and it's moving, and he's making better decisions now. But at what point do certain things like happen, like one thing after the next? And how many times do Gabby have to say something before you start thinking about certain things on your own? Before you start even asking questions on your own? Antonio says, from where I've been sitting, when he has been confronted with a new ideology, he really take it in and tries to apply it. I moved him. Where is it? Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe I scrolled up. Really tries to apply it, and has also tries to spread it to the other characters on the show. Right. But what happens when... Okay. Yes and no. When somebody that he cares about or cares what they think tell him something different, then that's when this adjustment happens. But what happens when your op tells you the truth, or your circumstances telling you the truth? You get what I'm saying? Even in this, it wasn't until like Damon coming to him and telling him about Gramps, he immediately no. Like, there's not even a question. And I don't know. I'm just not, people like that, characters like that, I'm just like, all right, I see what that's about. I'm good. JR seems to be sheltered a bit, but I see him trying to grow and learn. Gabby is going to grow him up a bit, I think. Oh, for sure. JR seems more like a go with the flow or follower type. Nothing necessarily wrong with that, to be honest. Right. But it's something wrong if people were last week on my goddamn head about not declaring him a leader when he's clearly a follower. Like, what? I don't make the rules. Ty says, I love JR, but sometimes he does act a little clueless. For example, the situation with him and his ex. And we ain't even talked about that. JR is developing right in front of us, and I love it. Sometimes your tone towards JR gives that you don't like him, but I understand where you're coming from. And I've said that he's growing. Like, but y'all want me to, like, and that's the thing I don't like. I don't like it in real life. I don't like it online. Like, sometimes people get an inkling of something or where something's going, and they're like, yes, this is what it is. It's not there yet. It's still cooking. So I am not going to come out and say, yes, he is this person if he's baking. If he's going through the process, it's going to help mold him to be that person. He's not that person yet. When a cake is done, it's done. If it ain't done, it's not done. Like, that just is what it is. And that's not about me not liking him. It's just calling the thing a thing. I'm very much so indifferent towards him. So I think people feel like, people in life, let alone online, feel like if you're not as excited about something as they are, then you don't like the person or you don't like the thing. And it's just like, I really just don't give a like, I just don't. People calling JR and Gabby the most unproblematic couple is so funny to me because they just got together. Let's be real now, please. And Gabby is having to do a lot of heavy lifting on her side. I think that the writers believe JR's presence is enough for viewers to perceive him as observant and assertive. But it's not. I think I can see what you're saying, though. Nia Love says, I don't think that Gabby's going to make him better. I think he's going to want to be better for her, and that, if that makes sense. I would love that. I would love if that's the case. If he started taking some of his own character development onto his, like, for himself, Like, even if it's like sparked by her, but she don't actually have to actively do something, I would absolutely love that. And that would make me lean in a little bit more to try to pay attention to him. So like if he sees certain things that she likes or people that she likes and he tries to like model himself or like pick up good qualities without her saying be a better man to him and he's just trying to be better, I would absolutely love that. Erica, I posted a picture of Thea and Lando on Twitter and they're on my neck. Send me a link. DM me the link on Twitter so I can go look at the thread. Do you think that Damon will build a relationship with Jesse after he reads the letter? I hope not, child, but it's coming. Just in reference to the story that's going to come. Yeah, I can see how that came out wrong. My bad, Erica. You right. Thanks for the nuance. No problem. That's my middle damn name. JR seems laid back and chill because he's always smiling, but he can get people together when needed. Don't make the smile fool you. I don't think the smile fool nobody. He can also try to get people together and be dead ass wrong. So, Antonio says, I don't think it was necessarily bad when people say Gabby will change him because people inherently change people. No, it's not inherently wrong. It's just how much labor is that on Gabby? How much of it are you doing for yourself? Like, that's the part that's the only part I'm trying to point out. Historically, there's been so much put on a black woman's shoulders to fix in society, in our relationships, in our families, and all. Like, where's the part of it of like you literally trying to be better because you realize this great opportunity to be in partnership with me and you want to do whatever you possibly can without hindering me as much as you could? That is also an option too. And that's the part that I'm speaking to. It's the stand culture that we live in. People can't take a personality like yours, E. I learned that very much so the hard way. And then I had a moment, in like full transparency, I had a moment of like, well, maybe I need to change and maybe I need to not be me. Thank God I woke the fuck up from that because, yeah, no. You gonna take it or leave it, ho? No, but that's real. People can't take a personality like mine. I think people really struggle with nuance in life, but then also online, for real. Whether it's a platonic relationship or not, it's hard for people to know what they don't know, and sometimes it takes other people to cast a light on it. Antonio, what you not going to do is co-op what you speaking, which is very real facts, and act like that is all that. See, that's all to JR's story, as if he has not been a snake and done goofy for ridiculous ass reasons and not raised by the man that also these things have shown up as. You know, I know that. Like, we've had so many conversations and I truly admire the man that you are, Antonio, just in how you have shown up in your relationship, specifically with a lot of us women, not knowing certain things, and how you ask questions and how you move forward, how you stand 10 toes down on what you believe, but then how you are also still very malleable and open to new ways of understanding. And that to me is what it looks like to change and adjust, whether it's platonic friendships or you're in a romantic relationship and you can learn something from somebody. It don't, like with you, Antonio, it don't feel like work to have like character growing or conversations, like, or mindset stretching conversations, especially like the hard conversations. Them shits don't feel like work. However, there are times where this shit feels like work because you gotta pull somebody along, and that's the stuff that I'm talking about. Like, people gotta stop expecting black women to be 100% okay and cool with pulling people to along because we're tired. So, like, let's be clear about that. I'm not saying that he can't want to grow because of Gabby and all that. I'm just saying I'm seeing clear signs of, like, they are not actually equally yoked, even though they look great together. And he would do well to, yes, pick up what Gabby is putting down, but also go and do his own recon and figure out how he can be better. Like, I've been in relationships and there are certain things that my partner was into, and I will go and look that shit up on my own. There's certain foods that they like that I didn't know how to make, and I will go figure that out on my own, or go try different things out on my own so that I can make that for them. There's like books. Well, that's a lie because I was always the one putting people on books. But like, there's things that you could do. Like, do you know how my damn jaw would hit the floor if the dude? I'm not dating anybody right now, so don't get y'all hope up. But if the dude that I'm dating decides to see what's on my goddamn reading list and what's on my end table at night, and the next thing I know, this nigga's laying right there and he got the next book or the first book this author ever wrote. Do you know how amazing that would be? Like, it's really just that simple. JR, put the damn joystick down, because every time we see you, you fucking playing video games. And I didn't want to go here, but now y'all pressing my ass, and I'm standing 10 toes down, and I said what the hell I said. Put that damn PS5 remote down and pick up some Toni Morrison, because clearly you with a Toni Morrison hoe. That will also help you see the sexism when it presents its ugly head. It's ugly ass, lumpy ass, light skinned, old geriatric head. Yes, I said it. But you're right. Everything that you were saying, Antonio, you're right. Like, that's not a problem. And there's going to be times where one or both people are like outpacing each other at different places. I'm just saying, make it worthwhile at some point. I unfortunately have been in relationships where like I have just had to pull. Actually, I have one where this nigga was like miles and miles and miles ahead of me for a moment. And I had to grow up. Like, that relationship forced me to mature. And to learn things that I did not know. But unfortunately, I have been in majority of relationships where I've had to be the one pushing for like new ideas and growth and this and the shit is tiring. When I tell y'all my dream, right? My dream is to sell my little shows, sell my movies, star in some stuff, some really dope stuff that make, you know, people be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go watch Erica because I love her. Tell some bomb ass stories along the way, right? Be married with 4 kids. I want to live on a farm and I don't want nobody around me. And I want a minivan. And I want a husband that I can just be like, yes, dear. Okay, dear. That's what we doing, dear? That's all I want to say. Like, I need a man who is like, got it. Because I don't want to have it no more. I have spent my entire life. Today, I'm laying people out for my mom in Baltimore. I got some real estate things I got to fix for my damn daddy in Detroit. Like, I am the oldest black girl. And I have spent most of my damn life making decisions, standing 10 toes down, cussing people out when need to, being very professional, drafting up the like doing all of the things and leading. I need somebody to be able to lead me. So best believe that's something that is like, I want. So that is also where this is coming from, y'all, of like, these niggas gonna have to come with it. Because one thing you're not gonna do is lead me off a cliff or to hell. So if I hand you the reins, you gotta be able to carry them. And being able to carry them does not look like me telling you what to do. What do I look like telling you what to do for you to turn around and tell me what to do? Because you didn't know to begin with. They're like, nigga, I already know, I just told you. No. And they're young. So clearly they're in this phase of like figuring it out. But that's just my point, y'all. That's my point. That's really what I want, y'all. Like, I just want to be well off. I don't want to worry about money. I want to have a big ass farm, and I want to catch rainwater in my cistern, and I want to plant all my damn crops, and I want to live off the damn land and have my solar panels so I can say F you to the government. And I want to show up for my little premieres and my little things that I got to do for the industry, but then I want to go back to my damn farm with my goddamn family. And I want to cook, and I want to bake, and I want to have big floppy ass hair, and I want to be like, yes, dear. That's the dream. Honestly. That's what I'm working so damn hard for, to get there. That's what retirement looks like for me. And I'll still be working, but I'll be like, that's what it is. Retiring from having to just make all the damn decisions and lead myself. I'm going to retire my ass to this passenger seat, and I'm a yes, dear, my way into eternity. Okay? Yes, a whole minivan. My family clowns me about it because I've been talking about this since I was like 15. freaking Nikki for real now. Ariana, what are you doing here? Antonio, you do not get to bring it up. Yes, it's the one I call ugly. Mind your business. Not you remembering. Yes, it was the one I called. I should be embarrassed. I should really be embarrassed about that story. You know what? But because everybody else here don't really know. Y'all had to be here for the rewatches. Shout out to the OGs. Shout out to people who have, like, shout out to all the new people. Don't go nowhere, right? But shout out to everybody who's been here since I was, like, small AF. Y'all, we used to rewatch All American together and kiki into the late hours of the night about life. And during that time, I shared a bunch of stories about my life, one of which Antonio just pointed to. And yes, it happened to be that person. And what? Nia Love says you want to be Khalees. Low key! I didn't think about that. For real. Not Destination Destiny. Girl, you got to go back and rewatch because I spent a lot of time talking about that raggedy light-skinned heifer. A lot. A lot. A whole lot. Love for Cam. Yes, tell me what's wrong, dear. What you need me to do, dear? I feel like that's just my damn daddy coming out in me, though, because his ass from St. Thomas, and they always say dear over there. Antonio totally outed me in the comment section, but y'all still don't know the story, so it's like I just get to be embarrassed in my own head and like look, and then Antonio, I feel like you Gregory off of Abbott Elementary just staring at me right now, like and I'm looking like I didn't say nothing about Billy or folks tiptoeing around Spencer. Okay, Billy. Did we give about Milk Dud? Do we give about Milk Dud? Billy was Billy in this episode. I'm glad that Spencer gathered him, got him together. He tried to make excuse after excuse after excuse, and at the end of the day, he's still taking the job because we see the preview. Oh no, he's on Crenshaw's thing next week, right? But he already put in his letter of resignation. I don't know what to say about Billy. Y'all gonna have to tell me about Billy, cause I've been done with his ass. I love JR though because I know there is potential, but it doesn't settle me knowing that a good sis has to put in so much work. Being a labor of love is a real thing. It's such a real thing, and Play for Keeps, you're so right. Hear me when I say this. If y'all ain't hear nothing else, JR definitely has potential. However, from a girl who is no longer, I guess I'm kind of, the potential gonna have to come with some other perks. Potential is not enough. From a girl who has learned that potential is no longer enough, it does make me a little bit weary for Gabby. She could wind up ending up like, the train wreck that is Olivia, and that JR can get a ton of benefits of her being around. Olivia literally was like, my light never dims when you're around, but his does. But we don't give about Spencer's light. Like that's the only thing that I don't want. I want couples and relationships where, yes, there's gonna be adjustments that need to be made. Yes, there's gonna be learning had on both sides. But like, let's be able to bring something to the damn table. Don't just be the person in the relationship who benefits solely, and then the other person is. Gabby's not suffering, but we also haven't seen it enough, right? Like, we don't know what kind of toll it's taken on her for him not picking up on certain things that she feel like he should pick up on. Time will have to tell with that. But like, people shouldn't be okay with being a sole beneficiary in a relationship. Meanwhile, the other person is suffering. Aaliyah says, not easy. I'm with you in real life. Niggas gotta be fully potent for me. I hear that. Like, I done did my time in that department. We good. Like Olivia said that her light never dims with him. Like, do we not see that Olivia really wants Spencer back because she likes to chase? And is that not disgusting? Oh yeah, Erica, what are your thoughts about Cam and Keisha at the moment? Because I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they should break up. So I need some more opinions. I said that Keisha's lucky she didn't get broke up with this episode. I don't think that they should break up. I'm glad that Cam was able to stand 10 toes down and hold his boundaries and know his worth. I'm very proud of him as a character, but Keisha's doing too damn much. And she need to get it together before she lose her man. Mm-hmm. 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 Olivia want a drink so bad. She's projecting on JJ. I didn't catch that. Olivia want a drink so fucking bad. She projected on the JJ. Girl, be for real. And JJ, throw them shots back. This boy been strengthening his liver since he was 8. Girl, you are not him. You are not him. Relax. She wants him back because she wants all the attention and baby and she gets from him. She wants him back because she bored and to make herself feel better. And it's so wild because just like, girl, you spent this whole episode fake concerned about Spencer when you really don't give a fuck about that man. You really don't. Like, I have been the one watching the one that I love be with somebody else and bigging up it. Like, not on no shady, goofy but because I really want that person to be happy and that's where they seem to be happy, I'm going to support that shit because I really give a fuck about this person. Like, is there ever going to be a time, Olivia Baker, when you give a about something other than your goddamn self, girl? Because it's giving no. Yes, 1 or 2 days later, not 3 months later, yes. Can be forgiven Keisha too easily. I mean, she was looking good in this episode. If the CW gonna do anything, they're gonna find somebody good looking, some good looking people. Facts. Spencer's on my list for letting Olivia disrespect Alicia. Did she disrespect her to her face? Like, what was he supposed? What you want him to do? Let me ask you that so I can get clarity. Okay, because Keisha needs to watch her mouth talking to Cam like that. The fuck, he too good to her, period. Spencer is a hobby to Olivia, just like that weak ass article. Like, Jaden be fucking for real. Have we not noticed that Olivia don't give a shit about journalism anymore, but that was like the precious for forever? Girl, how do y'all really expect us to take this whole seriously? Oh, love for Cam, go watch the replay. Please watch the replay when we die. Because I got nothing but ether for her ass. Nothing but. I didn't calm down a lot because we are 2.5 hours in. Go check the first hour. It's some good stuff. Spencer acts like he's scared to say something to her, throwing that $500 around. Shouldn't have been addressed. Yes. Brought snacks, about to watch Braun and Kareem, so real Cam needs to check Keisha, but for real Keisha needs. Oh, the NBA plan. They made so many jokes about the article in this episode. Like, it wasn't important at all. And y'all mean to tell me, like, y'all were fighting for y'all's lives. Not y'all if you weren't, but like, you know who the fuck I'm talking to. Fighting for your lives in my comments and coming at me in the DMs about, this is, Olivia's finally found her purpose. Erica, let her have this. This means so much to her. Ain't wrote shit since. She barely writes her name in the classes she don't go to. Like, let me make you a protein shake head ass. Yes, I love it, y'all. I love it. Did I post a comment about the Olivia Reed from last? No, I didn't. Child, my brain, y'all. She has not wrote a damn thing since. Last week is, you know how I like to write in a while, girl, we ain't seen you write ever. Now it's like your ass don't know what a pen look like. But this was worth breaking. The number one thing that you had ever had, the biggest relationship, most important thing, you just so forever in love. Oh my God. Beef can for real. The protein shake took me the fuck out. Girl, ain't nobody asked you for that. What if Felicia was there when she invited herself over? I wish she was. I need Spencer with a gangster boo. Like, violence is not the answer, Erica. Violence is not the answer. She was being slick when they were introduced. Her tone was very much, I'm better with her attitude. Yeah, but it wasn't clear disrespect. So it wasn't a lot for Spencer to be able to do in that moment. Even though he probably wouldn't have anyway. Trust me, I'm not trying to advocate for either one of them goofy ass niggas, but she has so much free time. So much free time now. I wonder where it came from. Gosh, this girl gets on my nerves so bad. Like, I cannot watch this anymore. All right, y'all. Anything else we need to talk about? Because I still got to do these breakdown videos, child. And Homecoming is giving me a run for my damn money with so much to talk about. Y'all, I'm going to need you to watch the whole breakdown video all the way through. It's probably going to be about 35 minutes. And I'm sorry in advance, but like, why do they put so much in one episode? I don't know. I really don't know. You just realized she did the same with Davida. She was moving a little bit more, or the initial like attitude at first, yes. But like, she didn't, well, I guess because Davida was never officially Spencer's girlfriend, so she didn't have to come up with the whole plan to get her man back and like be on this whole goofy ass mission like she did this episode. All of it is a mess. A hot ass mess, y'all. When did the girls get so close to Jamie? Listen, I've been staying off of the Jamie topic because I love you, Kofi, so much. Like, I really appreciate you. But the way I don't give a damn about that girl. But I also don't give a damn about the show. So it's like, great. Y'all are putting together this thing to help Ash's girlfriend out. Cool. But like, y'all cannot just introduce a character and now all of a sudden we supposed to care about her. You give her no character development. You give us nothing to grab onto. All the while ethering the real character development storyline of the original show, making all of this shit pointless. Like, if I don't give a damn about Olivia and Jadela and Billy Beanhead ass being Billy Beanhead ass, what the hell makes you think I'm a cultivated care for this girl? I don't know. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate it so much. Spencer is a hobby, just like the girl with the pink hair when Olivia was a sponsor. Ty says, Erica, now that you mention it, Liv waits until Spencer's in a relationship to mess with it. In season 1, she chickened out with Axe and Spencer, but got mad when Layla started dating him. Kimberly says, they act like they so close. When did they hang out? This season, she didn't care about saving the relationship until Spencer and Alicia started dating. Didn't care at all. Spencer has been pining after this girl for months. He has been wanting her back and looking her way and sobbing and stalking her on campus for months. And now he finally looks happy. She like, Spencer looks too happy. Let me go really be his happiness. Girl, you're his misery. What don't you understand about that? JJ being a sugar daddy and saving a damn fundraising child. They need to quit playing with his storyline. Period. Like, why is Jamie even on the show? Ooh, stop trying to make fetch happen. And there's no offense to the girl who plays her because she's playing her well, but it's also like, until we get the core characters together, y'all can't introduce nobody I'm gonna give a damn about. Period. Y'all barely got me to care about her because little baby bookings is on my list, off my list half of the time. But now the preacher's like gung ho about not without my daughter. Okay, cool. Denise was great in this episode. Love her character. I like what they was trying to do, but I didn't like her being all extra thirsty with these young kids. It's like, girl, you hang with them, you get drunk with their mamas. Chill out. Stop looking at Jordan like this. He is not that damn fine, honey. Not catch a charge pedophile fine. I mean, he's of age now, but you know what I'm saying. I always love her energy and I love her as an actress, but I was also just like, all right, not too much. She was great as the host for the auction, but her buying Jordan and all that, I was just like, okay, not too damn much. That is baby bookings. Or her little vendetta. Asher gonna propose to that girl eventually. That's why she's still here. Do we care if Asher get married either, though? Good night, Antonio. Thanks for kicking it with us. I'm about to head out too, y'all. It's been 2.5 hours of realness. Watch the replay. Give this video a like. I don't know where we're at with likes, but we should be well over 100 with likes. So please like this video on the way out. Drop whatever comments or thoughts, theories, predictions, agreeances in the comment section down below. And if you're watching this on replay, feel free to drop your thoughts as you are watching in the comment section because I will still see them and respond. I love y'all so much. Thank you for kicking it with me. And thank you for taking me as I am and raising all. I love y'all for that. See y'all Wednesday, tomorrow, Sisters Live, I think.